a little bit of an error analysis. And this question would say, describe and correct the error made in deciding whether negative 5,4 is a solution of 2x plus 3y equals negative 7. Is that correct, guys? Is that exercise correct?
No, because it's not function form.
Okay, no, because it's not a function form. Let me copy those answers. 1, no, it's not. It is not in. It's not in function form. Thank you, Mr. Merchant. Any other idea, guys?
Teacher, because the negative 5 is in the place of the x, and in the place of the x in an operation is the 4. And
so you're saying it's because they're misplaced. Misplaced with one S. Misplaced, okay. Any other option, guys? Any other options? Well, function form. Let's see. First of all, function form would be what, Mr. Merchant?
Y equals mx plus b.
Okay, that will be the function form. And the equation you have is 2x plus 3y equals negative 7. So it's not in function form. Okay, I agree with that. Yes. Now, what about what the person that mentioned exercise solution 2, I'm sorry? It's because they are misplaced. Well, if I write this equation in function form the way Mr. Merchant is telling us, it's going to be 3y is equal to negative 2x minus 7, right? And then this 3y, I want to isolate the variable. So 3y is going to be equal to negative 2/3 x minus 7/3, right? And then if the values, in order to check if it's the correct, if it's a solution, are negative 5,4, well, I am going to choose green as my x, okay? And I'm going to choose blue as my y. And I am going to replace those values. So I'm going to say that y, that is in blue, 4, is it going to be equal to negative 2/3 times x. And what is the value of x, guys? Guys, what's the value for x?
negative 5.
Negative 5, right? And then you're going to be subtracting minus 7/3, right? So, again, is 4 equal to 10/3 minus 7/3? Well, and let me make this line a little bit longer. Is 4 equal to 3/3? Because you have the same denominator, but I want to make it step by step. 10 minus 7 divided by 3, because you have the same denominators. They're the same, right? So is 4 going to be equal to 3/3? Well, no, guys. 4 is different from 1. Okay? Any questions, guys? No questions? No questions, guys? Okay, so I will continue. Now, remember this paper, this page, this slide, sorry, in last class that we said this needs to be copied in a piece of paper. Use a chart in the left to include your answers. Answers will be checked in class on Wednesday, April 22nd. So guys, happy Earth Day. I hope everyone is doing okay at home. And I believe one beautiful present humans are being able to give to the planet is the planet to breathe, okay? Now, write the equation in function form, then list 4 solutions of the equation. Guys, in this moment, I have 36 students, okay? I am going to start calling you out in order for you to give us some values that you replaced in these equations, okay? So we can complete this chart. I hope everyone is ready. And let's begin. Let's begin over here. Maria Antonia Velázquez.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, Maria Antonia. How are you today?
Fine, and thank you.
Fine, thank you very much. Maria Antonia Velázquez, you're gonna solve this one. Let's move here in my Mr. Herrera. Santiago Herrera, you're gonna be solving this one. Anyone wants to solve the last one?
Me.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Merchant. Okay, Maria Antonia. What would you like to do first? Would you like to write on the board or would you like to dictate to me so I can copy what you're asking me to do?
Teacher, dictate because my iPad is like too
Excellent.
dañado and I can write.
No problem. Great. Tell me what would you like me to do?
Okay, so wait a minute, please.
Yes. Mr. Herrera, are you ready?
No, teacher, wait.
So I believe a lot of people were not ready for today. Mr. Merchant, are you ready?
Yes, I'm just getting my notes.
Okay, everyone please take your notes out. I'm going to continue looking for participants over here to solve these exercises. So Pablo Torres, you're gonna be solving this one. Pablo Torres. So please be ready, my friend.
Okay.
Sofia Gonzalez. Sofia Gonzalez. You're gonna be solving this one. And let's move on here to Silvana Diaz. Okay. Are you ready? Guys, everyone, look,
Yes.
if you're not ready, I have more things to copy over here. Manu, can you please, Manu, write your full name and last name in the chat? Thank you very much. Mr. Pulgarin. Mr. Pulgarin. You're gonna be solving this one, so be ready, buddy. Amelie, so Miss Vallejo, you're gonna be solving this one. Be ready. And Jacobo Cardona. Mr. Cardona. Be ready. Be prepared, guys.
Okay, teacher.
Are you ready or should I continue? Maria Antonia, are you ready?
Teacher, is the right one? I don't know.
Hey. Ah, Mr. Herrera, you ready?
No, teacher.
Ah, ¿quién no hizo la tareita? Okay, Mr. Merchant, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so what should I do first?
I turned it into function form, so it's equal to y equals negative 3x plus 33.
Plus?
33.
Okay, now, Mr. Merchant, the original question you have is going to be 33 equals negative 3x plus y, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to isolate the y. You want to leave the y by itself, right? So I would recommend you have a negative 3x. Why don't you add a 3x? And what you do on one side, you also do it on the other side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be plus y over here, yes? What you just did was cancel this, right? So on the other side, you're going to be having 33 plus 3x equals y, yes? If I organize this, I can say 3x plus 33 equals y, right?
Mhm.
And there's one property called the commutative property that says that a times b is the same as b times a is the same, or it also says a plus b is the same as b plus a. Well, I'm going to use that commutative property over there to say y is going to be equal to 3x plus 33, okay? Now, look at your answer and compare it with this one.
Oh, I put negative.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to be writing over here, y is going to be equal to 3x plus 33. Any questions, guys? Any questions over here? Okay, no questions. I will erase this. And Mr. Merchant, let's go back again. Y equals 3x plus 33. What values would you like to replace in y equals 3x plus 33?
The x value for negative 3.
Okay, so you like to replace it for a negative 3. What else?
Negative 2.
Negative 3, negative 2,
Negative 1.
negative 1,
And 0.
and 0. Okay. Now, y is equal to 3 times plus, right? I am going to be replacing over here in this equation. So this is going to be negative 3, right, Mr. Merchant?
Yes.
So y is going to be equal to negative 9 plus 33. So what's the answer, Mr. Merchant?
The answer is 24.
Good job. 24. Okay? All right. Now let's do the same process again, but by replacing for a negative 2. Right?
Yes.
So I will erase this one. And 3 times negative 2, what's the answer?
-6.
So negative 6 plus 33,
27.
27. And that's the value I'm going to write over here. Right? I will do the same thing again. But now I will replace for a negative 1. And what's the answer for negative 1, Mr. Merchant?
-3 plus 33, which is 30.
Negative 3 plus 33, which is 30. Right? And finally, you're going to be replacing it by a 0. And guys, every time you replace by the number 0, the answer is going to be the b. Y equals to b. You know why? Because any number times 0 will always be 0. So here you have 33. Okay? Now, will this be a positive relation, Mr. Merchant?
Yes, because it's increasing.
It's increasing. Very good, buddy. Good answer. And let's see what happens here in the chat. Okay. Maria Antonia Velasquez, are you ready? Thank you, Mr. Merchant. Thank you. Maria Antonia, ready? Maria Antonia? No? Okay, guys, I'm going to solve it for Maria Antonia. As I told to Mr. Merchant, what you would like to do is isolate the variable y. So if you're going to isolate y is going to be equal to negative x plus 8. And then now you can say, no, teacher, I want to replace negative 2, negative 1, negative 1, 0, and 1. Okay? Now, if I replace my x for a negative 2, I will have y equals negative 2 plus 8, right? And negative times negative, guys, what's the answer? Guys?
Positive.
Positive. Good job. So you're going to have 2 plus 8. So y is going to be equal to?
10.
Y is going to be equal to?
10.
10. So I have a 10 over here. Now I'm going to do the same. But now I want to replace and let me make this faster. If I do it like this, dun, dun. All right, guys, now I'm going to replace for my negative 1. And how much is negative times negative?
Positive.
So you're going to have a 1 plus 8, which is going to be equal to 9. Right? Right, guys?
Yes.
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 Okay. Now I'm going to replace my y for a 0. Right? And if I replace my y for a 0, what is the answer always going to be?
Y.
B.
A B.
Eight.
Remember, any number, y equals mx plus b. So there's going to be 0 plus 8. Y is equal to 8. Okay? Now what happens if I replace this for a 1? How much is negative 1 plus 8? Guys?
7.
Negative 1 plus 8 is equal to 7. Any questions?
No.
Mr. Herrera? Yes, yes.
I don't understand the part when you change the -2 from -1.
You don't understand the part that I changed -2 for -1?
Well, like the last part,
I don't know what the last part is.
like, yeah. Wait, teacher.
Okay, while you organize your question, Mr. Herrera, can you, Natalie Valencia, how can I help you? You raised your hand, Natalie. Teacher Hamida has a problem with the internet, so she can't get in. Okay. Natalie? No? No questions, Natalie? Natalie?
Teacher, is that was a problem that I up the hand?
Ah, okay. So you don't have a question?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Ms. Giraldo, is your question organized?
No, I already understand what
Ah,
I
okay.
am asking.
Okay, no problem. Mr. Herrera, are you ready, my friend?
Yes,
Yes? So what is the first thing you'd like to do?
isolate it.
Isolate the y. That's a good first step. So y is going to be equal to what?
Y equals 4x plus 42.
Are you sure, my friend?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so let me show you something.
-4x.
42 is going to be equal to 4x plus y, right? You want to isolate this y. So what I recommend you to do is have the 42 over here equals 4x. You want to subtract 4x on this side. And if you subtract it on your right, you need to subtract it on your left. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you continue with the exercise that's plus y. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So now I have that 42 minus 4x will be equal to y. Right? Now I will organize my exercise and I would say this is negative 4x plus 42 equal to y. Okay? And compare your answer with this answer, Mr. Herrera.
The y is in the different side and the negative.
Okay, that's the most important difference, the negative 4x, okay? Negative 4x will be showing you that this will be a negative relation and it's going downwards, okay? We'll see that in a minute. So negative 4x plus 42 is equal to y, okay? Okay, clear, Mr. Herrera?
Yeah.
Okay, I will erase this so I can have more space in order to solve the exercises. Okay, Mr. Herrera, what values would you like to replace in that equation?
The x.
Okay, what values would you like to replace x for? Mr. Herrera?
I don't understand the question.
What values would you like to put in this part of the in this column? What values would you like x to have?
Of the -4 of the 4. Like
You would like to work with -4? What other number would you like to replace x for?
-3.
Like this?
-2. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a good idea. I like that. We're practicing negatives. So it's going to be -4 times something over here plus 42 is going to be equal to y, right?
Yeah.
Now, I will be replacing with these values. -4 times -4 plus 42 equals y. -4 times -4,
16.
positive 16 plus 42, 10 plus 40, 50.
58.
Excellent. So 58 is going to be equal to y. Okay? Now let's see what happens if I replace that -4 for a -3. -4 times -3, Mr. Herrera?
12.
Positive 12, and positive 12 plus 42?
54.
Very good, my friend. What is the next number?
Negative. No. It's gonna be 50.
And the next one?
It's gonna be 46.
Excellent, my friend. Good job. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Okay. If you don't have any questions, I hope that the people on the next set of exercises are already set, so we can begin. Mr. Torres, what values would you like to replace here?
Teacher, I would like to isolate first.
Okay. So what is the equation?
Y is equal to -5x times 10, plus 10, sorry.
Excellent. Good job, Mr. Torres. What values would you like to replace here?
The -5.
-5?
Yes.
And next, -4,
Negative.
-3, and
-2.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, what is the solution going to be? -5 times -5?
Is equal to -25.
Negative times negative?
Positive.
Positive 25. And positive 25 plus 10?
35.
35. Okay? Next, well, you're going to be replacing the x for -4. -5 times -4?
It's equal to positive 20.
Plus 10?
30.
30. What's the next number?
-5 times -3 is equal to positive 15 plus 10, positive 25.
And the next one?
Is positive 20.
Excellent. You finished, Pablo. Good job, buddy. Sofia Gonzalez. Ms. Gonzalez, are you here? Ms. Gonzalez. Okay, we don't. Ms. Gonzalez is not here. Oh, Camila, you were able to make it. Camila, would you like to solve this exercise of Sofia?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so tell me, what is the first thing you do?
We isolate the y.
You would like to isolate the y, okay? So the equation is going to be equal to what? Y is going to be equal to?
Y is equal to minus 3x plus 12.
Negative 3x plus 12. Good job, Camila. Now, you're going to replace some values for y that we're going to be copying here. You're going to be replacing them in this equation. What values would they be, Camila?
Negative 3,
Mm-hmm.
negative 1, negative 2, negative 1,
and 0.
I like that. Okay. So, y equals -3 times -3. The answer is?
Silencio.
Neg-
What, teacher?
-3. Let me replace it. Y equals -3 times
Times -3
-3.
times
Okay.
-3.
So -3 times -3 is?
9.
And 9 plus positive or negative?
9 positive.
Positive. So 9 plus 12 equals?
21.
Excellent. 21. -2 times -3?
Is 6.
Is 6. 6 plus 12?
18.
18. Next number.
15.
And finally?
And 12.
12. Okay, guys, if you see how fast Miss Herrera did it, it's because she found out that the value of m, because remember the equation is y equals mx plus b, she found out that the value of m was -3. So she started subtracting 3. Subtract 3. Subtract 3. So the next number is going to be what, guys?
9.
9.
And so on, right? Now, next week, on Friday, I'm going to be graphing. I am going to be graphing these values so you will understand when we talked about positive and negative. What is the name? The beginning of the class. Give me a second. Positive and negative relations, positive and negative relationships, right? You will be able to find that every time you have a negative m, it's going to be a negative relation. Every time you have a positive m, it's going to be a positive. Okay? Silvana Diaz, are you ready?
Teacher, yes, but first I have a question.
Yes.
When we isolate the -2, it stays like a -2 or it passes like a 2?
That is a very good question, Silvana. Thank you for asking that. And let me explain it like this. 19 is going to be equal to negative 2x plus y. This is the y you want to isolate, right, Silvana?
Yes, teacher.
Now, I have a negative 2x. I want to leave this by itself. So 19 is going to be equal to negative 2x. How can you cancel negative 2x?
Doing multiplying by 2.
Multiplying times 2 will give you negative 4x.
Dividing.
Divided by 2 will give you negative 2x, negative x.
Another adding.
Adding. So negative 2x plus 2x is going to be equal to?
0.
0. Very good. So what you do on your right, you also have to do it on your left. Right?
Okay.
And over here, plus y. That y was green. Should have been greenish. This should have been green. Okay. And now, 2x plus 19 is equal to y.
Y.
Okay, Silvana?
Yes, teacher. Okay, so the answer will be for x -3, -2, -1, and 0.
Okay. So what would the answer be?
13.
So it's going to be 2 times -2 times -3. The answer is?
is -6
And negative 6 plus 19?
is 13.
13. Okay? The next one, negative 2 times 2?
-4,
And negative 4 plus 19?
15.
Negative 1 times 2?
-2,
Plus 19?
17.
17. And what is the next number?
0 is 19.
19. Because remember, every time you replace
B is B.
for 0, excellent. It's going to be equal to B. Silvana, good job. Guys, any questions in these 3 exercises? Okay. Remember, if you want to check what we did today, you can go to Math Roads. This video is going to be published, so you can go step by step checking what happened. What I've seen of the videos I've uploaded is that not a lot of people is watching it, and that could be for 2 reasons. The first one is everything is perfectly understood, and I am very happy if that's what is happening. Or people are not watching the videos, and that won't make me that happy if that's what is happening. Okay, Mr. Pulgarin, are you ready, my friend? Mr. Pulgarin? Mr. Pulgarin? Okay. Mr. Pulgarin doesn't want to participate. Let's see what happened. Pulgarin. I don't have any Mr. Pulgarins over here. Mr. Angel, are you here? So no Mr. Angel either. Okay. Sara Valencia. Are you with us, Sara? Sara Valencia. So everyone is not talking. Anyone would like to solve this exercise, guys?
I'll do it.
Sorry?
Me.
Oh, who is you?
Alejandro Merchant.
Mr. Merchant, yeah. But you already did one, buddy. Let's give the opportunity to another person that hasn't solved one. Mr. Giraldo, would you like to solve one?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay.
I was just going to tell you.
Okay, great, Mr. Giraldo. So, what is the equation in function form going to be?
Y is equal to and I'll also have a question like
Okay.
in previous examples that you made, the one from the 8 and the x, sometimes it puts like before of the one that is in the other side of the.
Yes, okay. I understand your question now. So let me give you a hand with this one, buddy. Thank you for your question. It's very good. I hope everyone is paying attention, because what we're going to be doing now is going, like Mr. Giraldo said, is a new step that we haven't done before. So 4y is going to be equal to 8x plus 12. Now, what Mr. Giraldo said is, teacher, before what you did was you added or you subtracted x. But over here, the y is already on one side, but there is a coefficient. And this is called that coefficient, okay? For y. How can you cancel something that is multiplying another number?
Dividing.
Divided by 4. So 4 times y divided by 4, the answer is going to be y. But what you do on one side, you do it on the other side. Okay, Mr. Giraldo?
Mm-hmm.
So if you do it on the other side, you're going to be having that y is equal to, how much is 8 divided by 4?
2.
2x. And how much is 12 divided by 4?
3.
Good job, buddy. Now, what values would you like to replace over here?
0, 1, 2, and 3.
0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's begin. Every time that the x is equal to 0, y is equal to b. So 2 times 0?
3.
0 plus 3?
2, 0.
3. Very good, very good. You're really fast, man. I couldn't catch you. Okay, now y is going to be equal to 2 plus 3. What is the answer?
5.
5. What is the next number?
7.
Next number?
9.
Good job, man. Thank you very much, Mr. Hidalgo. Okay, Miss Vallejo,
Yes, teacher.
are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Okay, teacher. The first thing is isolate the y.
The y, very good. So how would you isolate that y, Miss Vallejo?
5.
5y.
Plus, no, equal.
Yeah, but let's do it step by step by, okay, no, let me do what you were telling. I am your pencil. Your wish is my command, like in Aladdin. 5y is equal to
15x
15x
plus 10.
plus 10. Okay, Miss Vallejo, let me give you a little hint over here. You had 5y plus 15x, and you want to isolate. Look, you tell me, teacher, leave that 5y on that side. So if you have a 15x, why don't you subtract 15x here? That way you will get a 0. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
And then it's gonna be plus 10, right? Because that's a 10.
Yeah.
Whoa. What happened over here? No, plus 10, no, equals to 10. Equals to 10. And what you do on one side, you do it on the other side, Miss Vallejo. So look at my blue, negative 15x appears again. That means I canceled, and now my equation is going to be 5y is equal to 10 minus 5x, right?
Yes.
Teacher, organize it. Okay, I'm going to be organizing this equation. So 5y is equal to negative 5x plus 10, right?
Yes.
You understood why this one, the symbol for that 15x changed?
Yes.
Okay, and this was 15. This was, it's not 5, it's 15. Yes, it's a 15x. It's a 15x. Now, you want to isolate the y, and the same as the exercise Mr. Giraldo did over here, remember?
Yes.
What would you do if you want to cancel that 5?
Divide.
Divide by?
5.
Excellent. So 5 times y divided by 5, they cancel. Hey, great. But what you do on one side, you have to do it on the other side, right? So,
Yes.
Amelie, y is going to be equal to what? How much is negative 15 divided by 5?
Negative 3.
Excellent. It's going to be negative 3. Negative 3x plus, and how much is 10 divided by 5, Amelie?
2.
Yo?
2.
Okay, 2. Yes, you're right. Now, what values would you like to replace in this chart, in this table on your left? What values would you like to give the x?
-2,
Uh-huh.
-1,
Uh-huh.
0,
Yes.
and 1.
Excellent. Okay. So what happens if in this equation y is equal to -3 times something plus 2. Now this something is going to be -2, -1, 0, and 1. Right, Amelie?
Yes,
Okay. So -3 times -2, what's the answer?
6,
6 plus 2?
8,
Excellent. -1 times -3
3,
plus 2.
5,
Next number.
5,
Remember that every time you have a function, an equation in the
no, 2,
2. Okay, very good. And what is the next number?
5, -5.
-5?
Yes,
Look, between 8 and 5, the difference is you subtracted 3. Between 5 and 2, the difference is you subtracted 3. And between you subtract 3. How much is 2 minus 3? Tienes 2 y debes 3.
-1.
Are you sure? Let's check, let's check. Y is equal to, how much is -3 times 1?
3,
Positive or negative?
negative.
And Amelie, -3 plus 2, what's the answer? Debes 3 y tienes 2.
1,
¿Pero debes o tienes? You owe or you have, Amelie?
oh,
Excellent, that's a -1 you have over here. Good job, Amelie. Great process, very good. Any questions, guys? No questions? All right, let's move on. Mr. Cardona. Mr. Cardona, are you ready, my friend? Pero todos. What happened, guys? What's up with those microphones? Let's see over here. Mr. Cardona. No, Mr. Cardona. I would
Yes,
like
teacher.
to. Ah, there you are, Mr. Cardona.
Yes.
How would you solve this exercise, buddy?
Teacher, is that I don't understand a little bit of the replace with the 12y.
Okay, great.
Yes.
And that's, guys, Mr. Cardona, thank you for asking a question. Thank you. Because when you ask questions, guys, your doubts will be solved. And not only yours, Mr. Cardona, but the doubt of a lot of your friends that didn't have all that energy to say, no, teacher, I'm sorry, I don't understand, okay? So I'm going to be doing this exercise step by step in a new piece of paper, -30, in a new slide, sorry, piece of paper. The exercise was -32 equals 4x minus 12y. -32 equals 4x minus 12y, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you told me, teacher, I want to isolate the y. Okay. Now, the first thing I will do, Mr. Cardona, is I will check on this sign, look. I have a -12y. And like Mr. Merchant at the beginning told us, teacher, the equation needs to be y equals mx plus b or mx plus b equals y. Are they the same? Yes. Why are they the same? Because we just used the commutative property, guys, that says a plus b is the same as b plus a, right? Now, look at this sign. That sign is negative. And if that sign is negative, I would recommend, okay, I would recommend that you have the 12y on the other side so you can cancel it. Teacher, what? Well, let me explain it to you step by step over here. Negative 32 is going to be equal to 4x minus 12y. I want to have my negative 12y. I would like to have a positive 12y. So I will have a positive 12y over here. What I do on one side, I do it on the other side, right? So negative 12 plus 12, the answer is going to be 0. So now my new equation looks like this. Negative 32 plus 12y equals 4x. I teach it, but we haven't finished. No, we haven't. We isolated for the variable x, but not for the variable y. Because this is a two-step process. What you're going to be doing now is negative 32. You're going to be adding a 32, right? Plus 12y equals 4x. And what you do on one side, you do it on the other, right? Now, negative 32 plus 32, the answer is going to be 0. So now what happens is you will have a 12y equals 4x plus 32, right? Did you finish? No. There is a coefficient next to the y, okay? And well, you need to cancel that, guys. How do you cancel that? Divide by 12. Because 12 divided by 12 is equal to 1, right? So that will mean you will have y equals. But as I said before, what you do on one side, you need to do it on the other side. So divide by 12, and let's divide by 12 over here, okay? And do you remember last year when you were talking about fractions? 4 divided by 12 and 32 divided by 12. Can you simplify these fractions? Yes, teacher. Dividing by 4 and dividing by 4. So you will get 1, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So you will have y equals 1/3 x, right? And 32 and divided by 12. Can you simplify it? Yes, divide by 4, because the greatest common factor is going to be the number 4. 32 divided by 4, 8. 12 divided by 4, 3. So it's going to be y equals 1/3 x plus 8/3. Okay, Mr. Cardona?
Yes, teacher.
Got it?
Yes.
Guys, this is the moment to ask the questions, please. Any questions? No? Okay, if you don't have any questions, let's continue. So when I simplify this, y was equal to 1/3 x plus 8/3. Right, guys? Now, I believe the class is over now because it's already 8:01. What is going to be for homework for Friday? You're going to be solving, replacing these values in this exercise. Okay? So I can have, you are going to give me the values y will have. Okay? Any questions, guys? No questions? Okay. Guys, thank you very much for being here today. I hope you and your families are okay and everyone is safe at home. I will see you on Friday. Remember, the people that want to have CI is going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Okay? Guys, thank you for being here.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Have a good
Bye, teacher.
afternoon.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
Bye, guys. Questions?
Bye.
No, teacher, I have a little question about the video of the homework of own. The video that you put up.
Yes. O and half.
Yes. We have to do the video about the example that you put us on there.
Yes.
We can, por ejemplo, añadirle otro que
Well,
tengamos nosotros.
the idea is make a video like the one I did, but with your things, the things you like.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
Okay. Bye, teacher. Thank
All
you.
right, buddy. Thank you very much. Take care.